From the Caribbean island of Puerto Rico, it's the Beyond Stuff Podcast. Your new space for pop culture discussions, movie reviews, and so much more. Here's your host, Brian Chevrolet.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on this brand new episode of the Beyond Stuff Podcast. As you noticed, I took the last week off. I've been very busy. I started working out of Planet Fitness. I started watching Ted Lasso and a few other things. So yeah, I had to take a break from the podcast at least for the last week, and I brought some new equipment to the studio. So yeah, but I started watching Ted Lasso because Planet Fitness gave me a 2 month subscription to Apple TV, and my goodness, Apple TV knows how to do great content. I've been loving Ted Lasso. I'm still thinking which one should I start next after Ted Lasso, either the studio from Seth Rogen or Severance. I don't know. I'm still struggling, so we'll see. And I'm gonna start watching Andor after this episode wraps up. And the main reason why I'm not covering Andor week to week is because they're dropping 3 episodes and is already a burden with my current work life and all that. So I think the best thing to do for me is to just watch these episodes uh, and wait till the whole series wraps up and then talk about my thoughts on the whole series as a whole. So yeah, I loved the first season of Andor. It was incredible television and incredible Star Wars content. Uh, as being someone who really wasn't keen on the idea of a spin-off for this character, knowing where the character ends up by the end of Rogue One, uh, I was amazed with the first season of Andor. So I cannot wait to dive right into season 2 and wait till my special episode of the whole season of Andor uh, within the next few weeks. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So let's get into the news, shall we? Let's start off with the fact that Rockstar Games has announced that the long-anticipated Grand Theft Auto 6, which I believe was slated for fall of this year, has been delayed to May 2026. No surprises there because when it comes to these types of games, they do take a while to be developed. But one of the things that they have to consider is the fact that the the landscape of gaming is changing so much, partly due to the tariffs by the felon in chief. I mean, so yeah, Nintendo's gonna be is gonna be charging $80 for their software. Xbox gonna follow suit. PlayStation's gonna be doing the same thing. They haven't said anything so far, but they will be moving towards that model the same way Nintendo and Xbox has been doing. So yeah, the rumors from economy experts expecting this game to be around the $100 mark or close to it are more than likely to happen now, thanks to the felon in chief. So my advice to all of you: start saving up because it's gonna hurt all of our wallets. So yeah. Anyways, back to other news. Steve's Lava Chicken has hit the Hot 100 chart, making it the shortest song to ever hit those charts. And this song should be right up my alley. I'm not surprised, but it's crazy. It's still crazy that this movie is having all the success, which is good. Which is good for video game adaptive films. Still, I'm baffled by it. I didn't like the movie, but I'm glad that many people liked it and are still going back to the movie theaters and to watch it time and time again because this is good for the movie industry. So yeah, yeah, that's good. Anyways, let's start with another news, and that is the fact that we had our first trailer of the Smashing Machine, written and directed by Benny Safdie, with the final boss himself, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, starring as Mark Kerr. It's gonna be hitting October 3rd, 2025, and I have to say, I love The Rock as a professional wrestler, despite the fact that he fucked up the biggest storyline in this year's WrestleMania because he decided not to show up. But that's The Rock for you. The Rock will show up as long as it benefits him. So that it is what it is. Well, one of my main concerns about the Rock's latest strings of failures in the box office is the fact that these are movies that do not challenge him as an actor. I believe someone like him who truly wants to solidify his name in the movie industry, not just as a box office player, which, as we've seen with Red One and Black Adam, they haven't really been hits. I think for him to break that streak, he really needs roles that can challenge him as an actor. Dave Batista has been doing that, and he's been fantastic in most of his movies. John Cena, we haven't seen that range from John Cena, but John Cena's barely dipping his toes into serious filmmaking. But The Rock should have done that way before the Jumanji movies. I'm glad he's doing it now. I saw the trailer for the Smashing Machine, and so far it's just a trailer, but I'm impressed because he's showing that he's able to do great work if he puts his mind into it. So I cannot wait to see this movie. Hopefully this man blows our minds. Not to the level for him to be nominated for an Oscar. Who knows if that happens or not? Maybe if it is in the cards, it will. Maybe not. But what I want most from The Rock now is to find these types of roles, roles that can challenge him as an actor, that can expand his repertoire when it comes to acting, to not see the same shtick over and over again. Because to me, one of the main reasons why he has failed with Black Adam and not Jumanji, because Jumanji has been pretty successful, but Black Adam Red One is the fact that his roles in those movies are pretty much by the numbers, a rock type of character, a rock type of role. We've already seen the Rock playing these type of characters before, and people started to get tired of it. And since people do not expect anything new from him, that's why they don't stop. They stop showing up for his movies. They haven't been the banger success he claims them to be. Now, will this movie find the same success? I don't think so. This is a very small movie, but we shall see. I hope this goes well for him. I cannot wait to see it because I love these types of movies. And The Rock deserves to challenge himself to show to know his role in the movie industry and shut our mouths finally. So yeah, cannot wait to see this movie. I'm very very interested. And to end the episode, the Academy has finally made some positive moves to after their nominating list and the rules. Not only they're gonna be adding the best stunts category within the next few years, but they're now gonna be making moves to make sure that eligible voters must watch all movies in order to vote for the Oscars, which has been a thing because I've heard of Academy members, uh, stupidly so, choosing X actor because, oh, I've already seen this actor and this actor already played won an Oscar. I think that doesn't matter when it comes to the discussion. I think that the work from all these people in the industry should speak for themselves. I would have loved to see last year the Oscar to Best Actor go to Ray Fiennes. I mean, my opinion may be different from many of them, but Adrian Brody did deliver a great performance in The Brutalist. I would have given it to Ray Fiennes because to me that was the stronger character. But again, to each their own. So people already are speculating, and some members of the Academy have stated that they can cheat that system. Hopefully, the Academy is listening to that chatter, and hopefully, what I do believe they should do, what I do believe they should do is to Number one, to make a or to, I mean, LA. Sorry, LA has plenty of people when it comes to tech. Invent some type of an Apple TV type of thing where they can track the people, or something like they use when it comes to the Nielsen ratings. They have like a small little camera confirming that people are actually watching the television, something like that, so they can make sure the members of the academy are doing their due diligence to to make it to make it work, to make this to really work. They should do something like that, in my opinion. But again, it's a start. It's a start. They're gonna start monitoring whether they're actually watching these movies, which they should in order to vote, because that's why I believe so much in the Oscars. I for many years I believe that the academy members made their due diligence, and they take their roles responsibly, and they actually do their homework and watch those movies, because it's a sucker like me who only has to cover these things because it's fun. Does I do my due diligence, and I take my time and watch those movies in order to give my opinions and share it with the rest of you guys. I think the academy members who have a bigger responsibility to the academy and all that, they should be doing the same thing, especially then since they have to vote. So yeah, let's just wrap it up for this episode of the podcast. Stay tuned. I'm gonna be doing a little later today an episode for Beyond the TARDIS on Spotify, talking about the latest episode of Doctor Who. And yeah, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure to follow us through social media. You can follow me at the Brian Chevrolet. Follow us at Beyond Sub TV, and well, I'll be seeing you guys next time.